Now we're going to show you how the swing band can be used, how you put it on, what the colors mean, and how to really get started into using the swing band to help your golf game. Colby, why don't you show us how to put it on first?
Okay, so now the first thing you want to do is put it on without the club. Just put it around your wrist. Not too much on the hand, not too much on the forearm, right on that wrist joint there. Right here on the wrist joint. You want to make sure that that green line is right there in the middle and that you can see the same amount of white and the same amount of black with being able to read the words. So I can read ball curves right and I can read ball curves left. I mean, the main thing is that it's going to be indicating club face position. So you can see here, I start with it off the club, I go ahead and grab it, and I can really see that the green is still there in the middle, is what you really would like.
So the different colors, you know, will show you something different, like in your backswing, for instance, or your takeaway, whether, you know, you can tell whether the club face is too open or too closed. When you start seeing, you know, a lot of black there, you got the face open or you've got the face closed when you've got a turn like that. You know, at impact, you're trying to return back to the same position that you left from. You know, green right in the middle again. Obviously, that's the spot that you're looking for. When you come through the shot, you can kind of see again, you know, you've got the green right in the middle. And if you start seeing too much white, then you've got the face too closed, or too much black, you got the face open. You know, the colors at different points in the swing, you know, when you're practicing, you're looking for those, right? And a good way to practice is just taking, you know, slow practice swings and kind of having a look at your swing. You see the pros do this all the time.
Yeah, you sure do. You really see them going slowly throughout their swing, and they can really be able to sense where they need to be throughout the golf swing.
You know, when you see the pros taking the practice swings, I mean, obviously they know, like when you go back, they know exactly what it is they're looking for. But most amateurs probably wouldn't know what they're looking at. But the swing band is going to help you to see exactly the positions that you're supposed to be in. And that's going to be a great benefit to you. If you can get a golf swing to move just in slow motion in parts, then you can learn to do it a little faster and do it a little faster. But the swing band is going to give you some feedback as to where your positions are, where the golf club is, where your wrists are, how the club face is, and those are all things that are going to affect your golf shots and really your ability to improve.
Yeah, again, like you're saying, Hank, just really it's important just practicing in slow motion and then go ahead and speed it up and just make a few practice swings and go ahead and hit some balls, just copy the feel. Take it off and copy that feel. And that's the key there to using the swing band.
All right, now, you know, obviously when we get started, we put the swing band on, we check our grip, make sure that it's correct. Swing band helps keep your hands together on the golf club. You're in a neutral position where you've got the green shown there. If you had a little stronger grip, you'd have your hands turned to the right there. Obviously, that'd be a strong grip. You'd see a lot more black, or if you turn your hands over here, you'd have a weak grip, you'd see more of the white. But you just want your hands in a neutral position. Unless you're trying to fix or create a certain ball flight, just have your hands in that neutral position there. You want to get the correct posture when you stand up to the golf ball. I mean, that is a really important thing. And you know, explain how the swing band will kind of help you to see the correct posture.
Yeah, so for the correct posture there, again, if I'm too much this way or that way, it really puts your hands in the middle. And also, let's say, for example, if someone's hands are too low, you can see it, boy, when I wrap it around the back end of the swing band, just for an additional use, it puts me in just a great posture there.
So that's a good way to use it. If you have a tendency for your hands when you set up to the ball to be real low here, take the swing band and wrap it around the back of the club, and it'll kind of prop your hands up a little bit and force you into a better hand position, which in turn will force you into a better posture here. And the posture is so important. Ideally, your arms are hanging down straight from your shoulders, just hanging underneath your shoulder. And you look right down, there are your hands. If your hands are too low or too high, you're going to be in an incorrect posture. And it also affects the distance that you stand from the golf ball. You know, a lot of people are always trying to figure out, how far do I stand from the ball? Well, it depends on your posture, really. If you get a correct posture like Colby has here, then you're going to be the correct distance from the ball. I mean, if your hands are real high like this, then you're going to have to move in a lot closer to get to the ball. And obviously, you're too close, but your posture's way off. if your hands get real low, then you're going to find yourself too far from the golf ball. So getting the correct posture is a big key, not only to setting your angles so that you can turn correctly, but also getting the correct posture is a big key to getting you the correct distance from the golf ball. And having the right starting position, the right grip, the right posture is so important to making a good golf swing. One of the things that Colby touched on was making sure that your arms are in front of your body. That's so important. If your hands are pushed too far forward here or too far back here, it's going to have an adverse effect on your takeaway. And you can see that if I have my hands forward here, looking in the camera from behind here, I'm going to take the club too much to the inside. If I put the hands too far back, it's going to take the club too much to the outside. So getting your arms set up so they're right in front of your body is a big key. The correct grip, the correct posture, the correct arm position. The swing band is going to help you know if you've got all of those elements correct and going to make it much easier for you to make a correct golf swing.